Good. Hello, 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 hello.
I can't hear myself through the headset though.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkoff Stadium, home of the Warren G. Harding Raiders. Tonight, the Boardman Spartans are taking on the hometown Raiders. The Spartans are coming off a solid 31-14 win over Garfield Heights, and the record currently stands at 2-4. Conversely, the Raiders are coming off a close loss, 42-37, against St. Vincent St. Mary High School. Their record stands at 3-3. Both teams really need a win today, so we'll see how this game plays out. Santino, I'm pretty excited for this game.
Yeah, me too, Guy. Boardman coming off a very, very empowering victory over Garfield Heights, something that they definitely needed this season. Warren coming off of a very devastating loss. Very close game. That's always something you don't want to lose when it's close like that. So I know Warren's coming with with a lot of passion to win, and Boardman's coming in wanting to keep that momentum going, and I feel like it's going to be a really good game. Both teams are very good. Warren, usually a very run-heavy team, but it seems like this season they've been kind of passing a lot more.
Very pass-heavy team this year.
Who knows? I mean, with Boardman's defense has a very hard time stopping the run.
Warren won the toss and they deferred. Fielded at the 25. He breaks free. He has one man in front of him, and he is down at the 42-yard line.
And that's how you start a football game, Guy.
Very nice return there for the Spartans. Bring him out to the 42-yard line. Starting offense for Spartans: left tackle Tyler Utzinger, left guard Dave Murdich, center Isaac Land, right guard Anthony Miko, right tackle Joe Sfera, wide receiver Cam Thompson and Silgum, tight end Connor Miller, QB Zach Ryan. Ryan draws back, throws it deep for the end zone, open for Terrence Thomas. Touchdown Spartans! That's a way to get the game started.
That's a way to definitely start a football game. You get a good return, get a throw a deep pass for touchdown. That's exactly what they wanted to happen, and
Boardman coming out with a punch to the face to the Raiders.
I mean, they really want to keep this momentum going. They came out with
13 seconds into the quarter. My goodness. Beautiful pass by Zach Ryan. Good job by Terrence Thomas. It will get past those defensive backs right through the middle. Touchdown. Kicking away is number 8, Tommy Frida, who has actually broken the record for most points scored by a Boardman kicker. And he keeps going. That extra point is good. That'll bring the score to 7-0. Boardman leads with only 13 seconds left. With only 13 seconds into the quarter. That's amazing. That is an amazing effort there.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
I mean, that was just everything clicked right there.
Warren's defense, I mean, they left a wide open space right in the middle.
Just completely crossed up the Warren defense.
We'll see how Warren comes back with this. See if they come back with a pass of their own, or
Warren's pass defense has been pretty solid this season. However, if Warren comes out with the run, the Spartans may face a little bit of difficulty. That run defense of theirs has been a bit of a problem this season.
That's what I was going to say at the beginning before kickoff, is that Warren's kind of become a little pass heavy this season, a little change up from last year. They're very run heavy, so we'll see if them looking at our film and us, or Boardman not being able to stop the run as well as the pass, maybe they might switch back to a more run-heavy offense.
More traditional Warren offense. Kicking away for Spartans is again number 80, Tommy Frida. 2 men back to receive at the 5-yard line. Kick is up and away. Fielded at the 10. Brings it out into the middle. Cuts through a hole. And he is dragged down at the 45-yard line. That was number 13, Marquand Brown on the return there.
I mean, great return. Great returns by both teams. And
35.
Both set up in a very good position for their first offensive possession. We'll see how Warren keeps it up.
That was a 35-yard return there. Out comes the Warren offense. Takes the snap, hands off to the right, pitch. He's going up the middle, and again, that run defense for Boardman just killing them.
And Warren just always has very fast running backs, which it kind of surprised me when I heard that they've been very pass heavy, because their running backs are so good.
Warren
And
has been a consistently good football program these past few years. Actually beat Boardman the last time they met last year. Elijah Taylor takes it, hands it off up the middle, and that brings it out to the Boardman 35.
I mean, great run, a lot of yardage, and that's what you want. You want at least 4 yards on every run play, and he got way more than that.
So able to get through the gap there. Warren showing a 4 wide out set, man in the backfield. Taylor hands it off around the right side. He keeps going, and he is brought down at the 25-yard line. Very good pickups there by the Warren running back.
Seems like Warren definitely did their homework. They definitely saw that Boardman has a weakness with their run defense, and definitely utilizing their fast, quick, and agile running backs to kind of bob and weave through the Boardman defense.
Taylor takes it, fakes the handoff, throws over the middle. That's batted down. I believe that was number 23 of the Spartans, Richie Evans, banging that ball down.
Great coverage. Great coverage by Boardman defense.
He's able to get his hands up, knock that down. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Now I wonder if they're going to see that. I mean, they ran the ball pretty much every time now and gotten a first down or almost a first down on every single one, and they see the pass. One pass didn't work. I'm sure they're going to try and just keep running it.
Taylor takes it, hands off the middle again, and pick up a 4 there on the play, short of the first down. Number 4, Amari Burgess, the running back, junior, 5'9", 175 pounds.
Looked like Warren offensive line did not get a push at all, and I think that's what caused that big cluster up there. The running back wasn't able to go anywhere. But the pilot did move a considerable amount of yards.
4 yards to be exact there. 3rd down and 6. Taylor tossed out to the right side. Thought the ball came out there for a second, but it's down by contact before it did.
So your 4th down.
Chains aren't moving, so I assume them 4th and 2 with 9 minutes and 4 seconds left to play in the quarter. We'll see what Warren tries to do here. They're close enough to go, and they are going for it. Showing a 4 wide out set.
I'm expecting a run, guy.
Seems to be their traditional formula here. Runs up the
There it
middle,
is.
picks up the first down and more, and he is down at about the 7-yard line.
I mean, just a great run. Hole open wide.
Offensive line did a great job there,
I mean,
opening up that hole for the running back, Burgess.
even if those linebackers weren't picked up, he still would have gotten at least 5 yards on the run. That was just a great play overall.
1st and goal, ball at the 6-yard line. Taylor hands it off to Burgess once again, fighting around the right side, unable to get into the end zone on that play.
Looked like he ran into the back of his right tackle there.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play there. 2nd and 3.
Was it okay? Yeah, alright. Wasn't too shaky, was it?
See what Warren's offense tries to do here to get
I
into
feel
the
like
end
they're
zone.
just gonna keep trying to ram it down Boardman's throat with a run. If their offensive line can get a push, I mean, that's a touchdown.
And the I formation here. Hands it off, and he is stuffed
Stop.
right before the goal line.
Great play by the Boardman defense. I mean, they were right there.
The ball was carried by number 7, Eliza Smith. Number 66, Isaac Lamb there on the tackle.
It's always fun when a big boy makes a play.
Got right in his face, able to blow up that play, bring up 3rd and 3.
See what Warren tries to do here.
Showing a 4-out set, man in the backfield. Hands it off up the middle again. Touchdown, Warren.
Touchdown, Warren. I mean, hey, Boardman went straight down the field, answered or scored fireworks. Very loud fireworks. Scored in the matter of 2 plays, and Warren answered back. I mean, that's what you need.
Very nice drive there by Warren, able to advance the ball downfield.
Great drive. Definitely utilizing Bourman's weakness in the run defense.
That'll bring the score to 7-7 with 7 minutes. With 7 minutes and 1 second left to play in the quarter.
I'm excited to see how Boardman answers back.
This might be a pass game versus a run game type of game today.
And 2 good teams. I mean, what more could you ask for? You start off with a tie game, both teams going right down the field and scoring.
2 scores within the first 10 minutes of the game. Very.
I mean, it's just exciting.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you excited for the rest of the game.
We'll see if Warren's defensive backs are able to recover from that freak play by Terrence Thomas on the last Boardman drive. Kicking away is number 82, Noah Murphy. Back to receive for Boardman, trying to get a read on the number there. Kick is up and away, fielded through his hands and rolls out the end zone. Dangerous situation there. Fortunately, the ball was able to roll out of bounds. That was Terrence Thomas on the return there.
That could have been very bad for Boardman.
Very.
If he wasn't by that sideline, then
that'll move him back about 4 yards from where he was going to catch the ball. Set a 1st and 10, ball at the 12-yard line. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left to play in the quarter.
Sure, it's not what Boardman wanted, but we'll see how they make do with their field position. Quarterback under center.
Ryan takes it up the middle. That's Sean O'Horo on the carry. Gain of about 3 yards there. Sean O'Horo has had a great season, 106 carries for 504 yards. He's been an all-around great player wherever you put him, defense, offense, special teams. Just a complete football player.
Definitely. He's a sophomore and he's doing this good. Makes you wonder how good he's going to be in the future.
Nice snap. Ryan takes it, hands it off. O'Horo fighting for a couple extra yards. Brings him down at the 19-yard line.
Warren defensive line doing a really good job keeping Bourman's O-line back. If Bourman wants to go anywhere with these runs, their O-line needs to push.
Bring up 3rd and 3, ball at the 19-yard line. See if Ryan tries to pass the ball on this play. Ryan takes it, rolls around the left side, under pressure, dumps it off to Miller. Runs around the right side, and he's short of the 1st down.
Looks like he tripped on that play. Fell over, slid a little bit.
Nice job by the Warren defensive backs being able to cover Miller right where he was at, keep him from. And they actually motioned that he got the 1st down. Huh.
Well, fortunate for Boardman.
So that'll bring up 1st down and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. Still a nice effort by the Warren defensive back there. Just able to get that.
I think after that first play that Boardman scored on, I think Warren's defense kind of woke up a little bit, got that call.
Takes a snap, runs it with O'Horo, isn't able to go very far. Gain of maybe a yard on that play.
And it looked like O'Horo ran Looked like he just ran right into the back of the guard.
Trying to force his way through the offensive line and Warren's defensive line there.
And that's why you need a push up front. If you don't have a push up front, then you're going to go nowhere with a run.
Gain of 3 yards on that play. 2nd down 7, ball at the 25-yard line. Spartans showing a 4-out set. O'Horo in the backfield. Ryan takes a snap, drops back, throws it, bit of a miss, and there's a flag on the field. That's probably going to be pass interference there. I think that was number 12, Jordan Brantley, on the coverage. That pass was intended for number 7, Zach Johnson.
I mean, it looked like either way that pass was behind him, but I mean, for a defensive back to see that the ball's going behind him and still give the receiver a push or interference or anything is just very undisciplined. And that's what causes this. They get big yardage off of a penalty that shouldn't have happened.
15-yard penalty there. First and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Man motion, that's Miller. Ryan takes it. And he tried to run around the right side, but he was able to go nowhere. I believe that'll actually be a loss on that play.
I mean, great play for Warren defense. They read that. They read that Zach was going and made the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Offensive line for Boardman. Unable to meet those Warren defenders. But they'll have a chance to regroup here on 2nd down and 11. Ryan takes it, drops back, throws around the right side for Cam Thompson. Thompson catches it. Incomplete. Unable to get his feet in bounds. Great effort there by number 84, Cam Thompson. Was able to get his hands on the ball, but was just unable to get his feet inside. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
And honestly, that was pretty great coverage.
Very.
I mean, he was on him.
Had to.
But I mean, you really can't defend a freak catch.
No.
Like Cam Thompson made a one-handed touchdown catch over the defender last game against Garfield Heights. And there's nothing you can really do about that.
O'Horo in motion around the left side. Ryan drops back under pressure, dumps it off. Unable to go anywhere.
Looks like a failed screenplay there.
Warren offense kind of stalled out on that drive. And consequently, they will send out their punting unit. Overall, the Boardman offense has been pretty solid for most of the year. Total offensive yardage of 1,784 yards. Miller takes it, punts it away.
Great punt.
Fielded at the 27. Cuts back inside. Still going. And he is down.
Looked like he was one move away from breaking the crowd.
Nice job by the Boardman special teams. They're able to wrap him up. That'll set the Raiders up at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Now, Warren defense did a great job forcing that punt. And see what they do with that. See what they do with that momentum.
Taylor comes out. 2 men to each side. 1 man in the backfield with him. Number 6 in motion. And there's a flag before the penalty on the Raiders there. The false start. Now moving back 5 yards.
Got to be more disciplined than that.
1st and 15. Ball to the 30-yard line.
Should never give up yards from a false start.
First and 15. Ball at the 30-yard line. Takes it, throws it to the left side. Gets around the defenders.
Cuts
He's
across the
going
field.
around the right side as one man B. He's going down the sideline. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and I believe he was marked out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
There's always something with Warren players. They always have an attribute of speed and agility. Every year, they always have good players who are very fast and can make cuts very, very quickly. And that's where it. Oh God, I just stuttered over. That's where it shows. I mean, he caught the pass on one side of the field, cut back, used his speed, just go straight up the sideline.
That was number 11, Dom Foster, on the reception there. Warren takes it, hands off up the middle, gain of about 2 yards on the play there. Second and 6, ball at the 19-yard line.
Pretty good run there. Got a decent amount of yardage. Utilizing their running backs, which is probably very smart. Definitely very smart.
Taylor takes the ball, hands it off up the middle once again. Spartans are all over that, able to stop that from going anywhere.
Yeah, looked like Spartan defense was definitely a lot more ready for that run than all the other ones.
Spartans trying to make some adjustments there. Keep number 4 Burgess from picking up massive yardage. I'll bring up 3rd and 4, ball at the 17-yard line. Taylor takes it, throws to the left side, complete, end zone, touchdown.
Wow.
Raiders.
Wow.
I believe that was number 3, Ty Artis, on the reception there. Able to just get enough space between him and the defensive back. Taylor put it exactly where he needed to be in the corner of the end zone. Results in a touchdown.
I mean, what else can you call that but a great catch?
Very great effort there by the receiver, Artis. And now move. And that'll add 6 points for Warren. Kick is up and away, and it is good. That'll bring the score to 14-7 Raiders lead.
Warren definitely utilizing that momentum from forcing that punt. Using it to their advantage. Go down, score a touchdown off a great play. Boardman defense, got to work a little harder, be a little more aggressive. And Boardman offense has to come out with a chip on their shoulder.
We'll see how Boardman tries to close the gap on this next drive here. And we'll be back when both teams retake the field. Kicking away for the Raiders is number 82, Noah Murray. Back to receive is number 84, Cam Thompson, and number 15, Terrence Thomas. Kick is up and away. Field by Thomas at the 10. Takes it to the right side. Gets through a gap, through the middle, runs into his own man, and he is down at the 35.
Looked like he hit him pretty hard.
Knocked him completely over. I'll set the Spartans up at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
I mean, but nonetheless, great field position.
He was able to make one more cut. He might have been able to get through the gap there and take it all the way back.
We'll see how Boardman offense responds to that touchdown.
See if they try to go back to the passing attack. And Rennie Martin is in at quarterback. See how he tries to advance the ball down the field. Hands it off to O'Hora around the left side. Might be a loss on the play there.
Looks like there was just no blocking there.
And as you said, it looks like Warren did their homework on Boardman.
Definitely. All over that play.
Very good at keeping Boardman's run game contained. Oro hasn't been able to go very far so far during this game. So we'll see how Boardman responds. 2nd and 10. Hands off to Horo again up the middle, right before the first down marker, down at the 42-yard line.
That's just a great power run by Sean O'Horo.
Yeah.
I mean, from his looks, he doesn't look like he would be a power runner like that, but he is very powerful. And I feel, the hole opened up pretty well. He got a nice little gap, and he just powered through it.
Able to drag some guys with him, and that'll be a gain of 7 yards on that carry. 3rd and 3, ball at the 42-yard line. Martin getting signals from the sideline. Actually waiting to... And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, 14-7, Raiders lead. We'll be back at the beginning of the second quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. When we left off, it was 3rd and 3, ball at the 42-yard line. Martin getting signals from the sideline. Looks like the defense is running zone coverage here. Goes it to Cam Thompson,
Right through
his hands.
Looked like it was thrown a little bit in front of him.
Tell you something, you would have to make that catch. Right through his hands. Should have been able to catch the ball there, unfortunately.
I mean, keep in mind that, if you saw that pass, looked a little bit in front of him, and there was a defender right there.
That's true.
So I don't know if that was the smartest pass to make. Just lucky nothing bad happened, no interception.
But overall, a valiant effort by Boardman offense there. Kick punting away is number 13, Connor Miller. Almost goes out to the sideline, and it's out about the 22-yard line.
I mean, going back to the last play, I'd much rather punt it away than have them intercept it.
Yeah. Good effort there by Spartans. Unfortunately, unable to pick up the first down. Unable to rekindle their offensive flair that they displayed during the first play. But we'll see how the Boardman defense is able to...
We'll see how their defense comes out and
keep the gap from widening.
Yeah.
Out comes the...
See if they come out with a little bit more aggression.
Out comes the Raider offense. Man motion. That's Burgess. Taylor takes it, throws it to Burgess around the right side. Burgess going up the sideline, and he's out at about the 32-yard line. Nice run there by Burgess, able to get past some of the defenders, get as many yards out of play as he can. That'll bring up 1st and 10.
That was a pretty good play by Warren. Having fast receivers, running backs, you definitely want to utilize the sideline.
Warren showing a 4-wide set. Hands it off up the middle, through the gap, around the right side, gets tripped up at the 40-yard line. Two Spartans who were kind of slow to get up there, but seemed to be all right.
I mean, that gap was wide open.
Right, able to get through the right side there, pick up 8 yards on the play there.
Boardman,
2nd and 2.
Boardman defensive line definitely needs to try and keep those gaps closed so they're linebackers can make some plays. It's the only way they're going to be able to stop this run game.
Taylor giving signals to his wide receivers to the right. 11 and 18 in motion. And seems to be communication errors, and the coaches do not look happy right now. So Warren will take their first timeout of the half. We'll be back after the end of the timeout. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after the timeout. Hear that Raiders committed a penalty in that last play before they called the timeout. They'll move back 5 yards, 2nd and 7. Running around the right side, unable to get a significant amount of yardage on that play. 2-yard gain, perhaps. 1-yard gain there. 3rd and 6, ball at the 36-yard line. It was brought down by Nick Winson on the play there.
Looks like Boardman's getting ready for a pass. 3-man front.
We'll see how Raiders will go about this. Taylor takes it, throws the left side, short of his man.
Great coverage.
That pass was intended for number 11, Dom Foster.
That was great coverage by Boardman defense. Looked like they were manned up there, and every single back got their man. Covered him perfectly, and defensive line putting pressure on the quarterback, which consequently
And so
ended up with the pass being short.
And so the Raiders will send out their punting unit. Punts it away. Field at the 25 by Terrence Thomas. Terrence Thomas running around the right side. And he is wrapped up at the 32-yard line. Gain of 7 yards on that return. Set the Spartans up at the 32-yard line.
Not bad field position. We'll see what Boardman does with that. Holding Warren off from a scoring drive.
Able to keep the gap there to a touchdown. Score is still 14-7. Raiders lead with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out comes the Spartan offense. Randy Martin in at quarterback. Martin takes it, hands off to O'Horo up the middle. Doesn't go anywhere. Might be a loss on the play there of a yard. Might have been a gain. Gain of 2 yards on the play there. Bring up 2nd down and 8, ball at the 35.
You know, it really seems like the run game is not working for Boardman this game.
We'll see if they try to switch to a more pass-oriented offense. Go back to what worked on the first play. Takes it, runs around the left side, gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Nice run there by Sean O'Horo.
It's a nice power play. I mean, he hit the gap, and whatever was in his way, he just plowed through.
Nice job by the offensive line there, able to get a hole open for Ahoro. That'll bring up 3rd and 4, ball at the 39-yard line. Third and 4. Spartan showing a 4-wide set. Martin takes it, throws to the left side through the hands of number 7, Zach Johnson. Throw was a little out in front of him, and what looked like triple coverage there. Results in an incompletion, 4th down and 4.
I feel like it definitely would have been a catch if it was a bit closer to him. I feel like he definitely would have caught it, but
May have been a bit of a communication error there, but that'll bring the Spartans will send out their punting unit. Back to punt is number 13, Connor Miller. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Thompson in motion. Punt is up and away. A little short there. Rolls. Keeps rolling, and it is down at the 24-yard line. Not a bad punt there by Connor Miller. And that'll set the Trojans, the Raiders, the Raiders up at the 24-yard line.
And we'll see what Warren wants to do here. If they want to keep up with the run game, or if they want to try and pass it a little more, or
The run game has worked pretty consistently for the Raiders so far.
I think both pass and run has been working for them pretty well. Warren has some momentum after forcing the punt. And see what they decide to do.
Taylor takes it. Not Taylor, actually. He runs around the left side, number 18. He's run down the sideline, and he's out at the 42-yard line, it looked like. That was actually number 18, Marjoris Williams in the shotgun formation.
I mean,
actually,
he's a great QB keeper.
A wildcat.
Great blocking, and I mean, again, even the quarterbacks can move.
That was number 18, the running back, Marjoris Williams, taking the ball there, running around the left side. Fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, complete. Tries to break away, and he's brought down at the 47-yard line.
Big gain. But Boardman defense, I mean, all of their people were there. And that's, as much as you could ask for in a defense. All your players being at the ball and making a tackle. And
nice job by Boardman defense swarming the receiver there. Fortunately for the Raiders, he was short a yard. First down, 2nd and 1. Fakes the handoff, runs around the left side. Seen this before, goes through the middle, and he trips, and he's down at the Boardman 37-yard line. Nice blocking there by the Raider receivers to the left side. Offensive line did a nice job clearing the way for number 18, Williams.
I mean, it looks like just Boardman defense just kind of deteriorating. Maybe, I mean, it's only the second quarter, and they already look like they're kind of losing a little bit of that aggression.
But we'll see if they're able to rally again here. Running around the right side, past the defender. It's going, and it looks like that'll be a touchdown for the Raiders. Number 7, Eliza Smith on the carry there. Able to get past the Boardman defensive backs. Roll his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, big run.
Nicely executed play.
Big touchdown play. The gaps were wide open, and he just took off.
Nicely executed play there by the Raiders. Kick is up and away. It is good. That'll bring the score to 21-7. Raiders lead with 6 minutes and 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. We'll be back when both teams retake the field. back, ladies and gentlemen. Raiders are kicking away the Spartans. Back to receive is number 84, Cam Thompson. Number 15, Terrence Thomas.
Now here's where we are. Warren has got a lot of momentum going right now.
Kick is up and away. Field at 25. Brought down at the 36-yard line.
Warren has a lot of momentum going right now off of that big touchdown play. Boardman, I feel like they're kind of losing a bit of that aggression.
Maybe they're getting just a little.
I feel like maybe that touchdown play is going to give their offense a bit of urgency, that sense of urgency that they need to do this now.
A little shot of adrenaline.
If they're going to kind of get back in the game right now.
Hopefully the Boardman offense is able to score on this drive.
Zach Ryan back in at quarterback.
1st and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Ryan hands it off up the middle to O'Horo. Gain of about 3 yards on the play there.
Looks like Boardman's being very run heavy.
Trying to utilize Sean O'Horo to his fullest extent. Gain of 3 yards on the play there. 2nd down and 7, ball at the 39-yard line. Ryan in shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws to the right side, complete to Tyler Pearson. Tyler Pearson cuts around the left side. He's still going. He has a couple blockers out in front, and he is down at the 30-yard line. Beautiful play there by the Spartans. Able to get down to the 30-yard line.
Beautiful play call. I mean, that's exactly what you need at this point in the game, where you're down by 2 touchdowns, and you know you need to score before the half's out, and you get a big pass like that.
Seems like Boardman has recognized the Raiders' weakness in the middle. Spartans once again handing off to number 6, Sean O'Horo. Gain about 4 yards on the play there.
It's almost like they're trying to switch it up. You know, do a couple run plays and throw a pass play, kind of confuse them a little bit.
Bringing up 2nd and 5, ball at the 21-yard line. See if Spartans try to go to. Fakes the handoff, throws to the left side for Thomas. Was that picked? That ball was intercepted right at the end zone by number 6, Davion Burgess.
Not the smartest pass.
Threw into double coverage there right at the corner of the end zone. Thomas tried his best to reel that ball in, but unfortunately results in an interception.
And I mean, unfortunately for Boardman, they had big momentum going after that big pass play, and then just completely shut down by the interception.
Bit of a demoralizing play there, but we'll see if the Spartans are able to rally. Get a quick 3 and out here. 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Foster in motion. Hands it off to the left side, runs for extra yards, and he's down at the 30-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play there.
He accelerated, man.
Has a very
fast. You know, that you get a lot of big yardage from that. For just being able to catch the ball and go and reach a high speed at not a lot of time.
2nd and 1, hands it off the middle, picks up the 1st down and an extra 2 or 3 yards.
And Warren looks like they're just going to keep this momentum going.
Number 4, Amari Burgess, the ball carrier there. Move the chains, 1st down and 10, ball at the 33-yard line with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to play in the 2nd quarter, and the clock is ticking.
You know, I mean, everything's going good for Warren right now. They still have that momentum. They still have that aggression going for them. Kind of deteriorating the moral of the Boardman defense.
Hands off to Burgess around the left side. Fumble on the play. Did Boardman recover? Waiting for a signal from the ref. And the ref signals that Warren was able to recover on the play there. Very close.
Just as I was talking about, Boardman's moral kind of deteriorating, or morale.
Could have been a bit of a shot in the arm for Boardman there. But we'll see how the defense responds after that near miss on that last play. Taylor drops back under pressure right through the hands of number 4 of the Boardman Spartans, Justin Cena. If he picks that off, that could have gone all the way back.
Wow.
Very good effort by the Boardman Spartans. They're able to get the pressure on, cause Taylor throw a careless pass.
I mean, great play by Justin Cena. I mean, even, it was an interception. But just the fact that they got there.
Able to put him under pressure. And
defensive linemen got there and batted down the ball. That definitely boosts their motive.
Bring up 2nd down and 10. Bourne brings the pressure complete right outside the 40-yard line. That'll pick up a 1st down. And that Warren receiver is down. And he is looks like it might be a hamstring injury.
And
wait to see the Warren physical team coming out, tending to the Warren player down, and we'll be back when player is up on his feet. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and fortunately the Warren player, Dom Foster, was able to walk off the field on his own power. He was hopping a bit, but that'll bring up 1st and 10, ball to 41. Hands off up the middle, around the right side, through Spartan defenders, and he is down at the 25-yard line.
That is a wonderful run. I mean, he looks big.
That was number 7, Eliza Smith on the carry there. 6'3", 205 pounds. That's a lot for these.
I guess my assumption was right.
That's a very big man for. Looks like there might have been a penalty. Looks like there was a penalty on the play for the Raiders. I'll move him back.
What a shame after a
Nice
really
run there.
good run.
To bring up 1st and 19. Ball at the 50-yard line. Prime position for the Spartans to turn the ball over here. We'll see how they go about it. 3 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Clock is ticking. Taylor drops back, throws to the left side, complete. Avoids the Spartan defenders tackling him, and he is down at the 32-yard line. Nice completion there. Nice pass by number 5, Elijah Taylor. He's able to just get right through the gaps between the Spartan defenders.
I mean, what more could you ask for after a 10-yard penalty?
Picks it.
18-yard
completion there. 2nd down and 1. Ball at the 32-yard line.
That's all they could have wanted.
Hands it off to Smith around the left side. Once again, stiff arms a man, and he's down at the 20-yard line.
Wow. I really can't get over how big he is. I mean, they're giving him the ball. I mean, it's going to be hard to take him down just because of his sheer size.
I mean, to give credit to the Spartan defense, they're trying their best here to keep him contained, but there's only so much you can do against 6'3", 205 pounds. Saw him stiff arm a man on that last play.
And that's where you need every man at the ball. When you have a big guy running, big guy getting the ball, you need your whole defense on him in trying to take him down.
Hands it off up the middle once again, fighting for a few extra yards, down at the 12-yard line. Warren starting the slow crawl towards the end zone. Try to take off as much time as they can before the end of the half. And keep in mind the Raiders get the ball back after halftime, so Boardman really needs a stop here to keep the gap from widening even further. See how they adjust to Raiders' offense here.
See if the Boardman can try and get that urgency.
Hands it off once again. Taylor on the left side. Runs up. And he's inside the 5-yard line, down about, I think he was at the 2. Bring up down at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal.
It's at this point where Boardman needs to get stops. If they do not want the gap to get larger, they need to make stops. They need to be aggressive. They need to be disciplined. That's all there is to it.
They're looking at a 21-point gap here if the Raiders score on this drive. And the Raiders will take their 2nd timeout of the half. We'll be back after the end of the timeout. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 46 seconds left in the half. 1st and goal for the Raiders at the 3-yard line. Hands it off up the middle, runs to the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
And Warren just increasing that gap. They want this game. And those fireworks. They want this game, man.
Here.
And it really comes down to who wants it more. You know, I mean, you could have a big, bad team facing an underdog, but if the underdog wants it more, they're going to win. You know? If you have any lack of discipline or anything, that could cost you the game.
Extra point is up and away, almost blocked there, but it is good. That'll bring the score to 28-7. Raiders lead with 41 seconds left to play in the half. We'll see if the Spartans are able to go for a quick strike when they get the ball back. Try to close the gap a little bit. See what they do when they get the ball back, and we'll be back after the kickoff. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to receive once again is number 84, Cam Thompson, and number 15, Terrence Thomas.
Spartans need to come out aggressive on this one.
Score is 28-7, Raiders lead. Kick is up and away. Feel like Thomas at the 10-yard line once again goes through his hands, rolls out of the end zone, out at the 6-yard line.
Not the kind of field position you want in this situation.
Spartans have 94 yards to the end zone.
We'll see what they do. If they come out aggressive, I feel like they could get down the field and score.
They could get at least a field goal for the
close the gap before halftime, which they desperately need if they want to stay in this game. Because Warren gets the ball at half, and if Warren keeps up this roll that they're on, then it's definitely going to be very difficult
for the
Spartans to come back.
Recuperate. And looks like the Spartans will knee until the end of the half. Second down and 10. And it looks like the Spartans are just going to kneel to the end of the half, get their losses. Overall, nice effort by the Spartans. Just great effort by the Raiders. Able to run the ball effectively, get into the end zone. And that'll bring an end to the first half. Your score, 28-7, Raiders lead. We'll be back after halftime.
They grew into one of the most prominent in the world. Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, and Stevie Wonder are just many artists we salute as we feature the Spartans' sweethearts, dance partners, and vocalists on a medley we call Motown Forever. Anniversary of Nickelodeon's longest-running program. We hope that you enjoy the Boardman Band's tribute to SpongeBob SquarePants.
Are you ready, kids? I can hear you. Because some children have been following home, but it's been still getting, knows how to be calmed down.